What happened? Already? We have trouble?
Well, I seem to have it open in another window. There we go. Whoops, sorry about that, everybody. Hang on. I'll get the block of wood out for myself. Hang on a minute.
You beat Mom
I
today.
had it open in a window I didn't see. Sorry about that. Hey, good afternoon. Happy 4th of July weekend. It's time for another episode of Selling Past Your Expiration Date, Being Thrifty Over 50. I'm Jay.
I'm Peg.
What's going on, everybody? How's your holiday weekend? I know it's right in the middle of it. Thanks for popping in, but Mom couldn't do the show tomorrow. Plus, we wanted to get one in, so here it is. Saturday evening, afternoon kind of thing. So
since we missed last weekend, I'm glad we could squeak one in for this weekend, and got lots to talk about. Big Daddy's in the house, and we got lots of fun stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I've got my colors on. I'm ready for the 4th. You know,
Mom. I got a fun Mama's Boy picture for tonight, so I got a good little episode put together for you.
Great.
So I think what we're going to start with is Mom made a video of Dad shipping these web chairs. Is that what they're called? Web chairs?
Yeah. They're web chairs.
No, even though we don't normally do this on this show, it's the return of the red, white, and blue tiki mug from yesterday. But this time, I'm doing the show with my mom. I'm drinking Cleveland spiced rum.
Oh, nice. How sweet is that?
And it's kind of like if you took spiced rum and mixed Fireball with it. If you ever had the booze Fireball, that's the spiciness. There's a lot of cinnamon.
Ooh. Well, Mom likes cinnamon, so that would be good for me.
So not really a summer, it's a really heavy, not really a summer 110 degree rum, but it'll work.
Hey, here's some exciting news for Cleveland, Ohio.
What, Mom?
Margaritaville opens with a soft opening on July 3rd.
You cut out. What opens?
Margaritaville opens with a soft opening on July 3rd, and the grand opening is July 11th. So those of you in the area, come and check it out. I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun. I saw they previewed it on the news. They've got some of the same things that they normally use, and it looks really nice.
And where's that going to be?
It's right down in the flats, down in the Cleveland Flats, on the East Bank.
Whereabouts?
Well, kind of where Fagan's used to be. If anybody knows Fagan's, it's at that end.
All right.
Yeah, kind of across from Shooters. Kind of.
Yep.
Those of you familiar with the Cleveland Flats.
Is that going to be the new cornerstone of rebuilding the flats?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they have a lot of nice restaurants down there now. For anyone who's visiting Cleveland, do not miss that area. I mean, there's a lot of fun down there, a lot of good restaurants, a lot of good bars. It's been growing and growing. So, a lot of things to see and do in Cleveland. You'd be surprised.
And another bonus fun fact, that's where I met Stacy. So there you go.
Oh, that's true.
All kinds of bonus fun facts tonight. So happy 4th of July, happy Independence Day.
Yes.
Enjoy your family and friends. Come on over. If you're in the neighborhood, I'm having an adult only swim on Tuesday.
Oh, well, that'd be fun.
So much so that this is going to be the picture of we're going to do a little post later. So if you're in this area, this is the picture you'll see.
Oh, yeah, I love that.
Yes, I have a swimsuit on.
Please. This is I'm getting a lot of nice compliments on my top. Thank you, everybody.
That is you. There you go. That's what you gave birth to right here. This.
Oh, you never cease to make.
That's pretty funny there, Ginny. Adults only. Where's Stacy sending you? All right, so let's get into our topic today. Would you, if you are watching in the Vegas area, stop on by. So Dad packed up a couple. It's 2 web chairs, right?
Yes, it is. Well, it's actually Chase lounges. Oh no.
Yeah. All right, so Mom made.
No. The video is the chairs. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
all right, so Mom made 8 videos or so. I slapped them together real quick into one video. So let me bring it up here. We'll get it going. All right, give me one quick sec here to reposition the mic. And hey, Chad, do me a favor. When you start hearing my mom talk, if you need it louder or softer, pipe up in the chat and I will adjust accordingly. Thank you. Here we go. Here we go.
Good morning. This is Regan wrapping up a web vintage chair. We have put some cardboard around the one side, and now we are shrink wrapping it. We will continue to shrink wrap the entire chair. Big Daddy is continuing to wrap the package with the shrink wrap. Very easy to do, everybody. He likes to put the cardboard on just for a little bit of reinforcement, I guess.
That protection.
Yeah, or
It's
protection.
not a cardboard box. It's just
Yeah, it's just a piece of cardboard is what we've used. Okay, what we have done now is taken the cardboard and bent it over the corners and securing it with some tape, just so it doesn't poke through the shrink wrap. And then we will continue to use the shrink wrap going the opposite way. Okay, now Big Daddy is shrink wrapping the opposite way to reinforce it. And we'll continue to go the whole length of the package before we finish it off. And then I'll get my label ready, and it will be ready to send. Okay, we're almost approaching the finishing product. Big Daddy's adding a little sound effect for you. Okay, finishing it off.
put some tape on it. That's it.
That's it. And attach the label, and away we go. Voila. Thanks, everybody. Okay, we're at the finishing point of putting the label on. Now, normally on packages this size, we ship FedEx Smart Post. But if it's close enough on the shipping area that it's going to, double check priority. Sometimes it is cheaper. And in this case, it was. FedEx Smart Post for this size package was $10.88, where priority ended up being, oh dear, I lost it.
$8.
$8, right. So it was $8.46. So it was a little bit cheaper to send it priority, everybody. So, always double check that. Make sure that, you're getting your best price on your shipping. So hope that has helped. And thanks for watching. Ta-da.
Ta-da! Well done. Well done. Well done on both the videographer for shooting horizontally. Yay! And well done shipping Big Daddy. Good job.
Yeah.
Good job. All right, so I think Big Daddy's there. So if anyone's got any questions in the chat, I think Big Daddy's sitting right there. Hey, Dad, what's happening?
Big Daddy.
What's going on, Dad?
Nothing.
Where's your red, white, and blue shirt?
Where's your red, white, and blue?
Oh, I wasn't informed.
You didn't know it's Independence Day weekend?
I
So
didn't know we were wearing red, white, and blue shirts.
a couple people want to know what you sold the chairs for. Just hang on. You will see those in Mom's score. So hang tight on that.
Maybe I think what we want to reiterate here, and Dad can go over this, the importance of double checking which method of shipping is going to be best.
Yeah.
If it, like I live in Ohio, if I'm shipping to California, that's a big dollar. So definitely it's FedEx Smart Post for me. But if I'm shipping from Ohio to Pennsylvania, New York.
Yeah, I'd say your cutoff point is anything under 1,000 miles. You're shipping anywhere under 1,000 miles. I believe your priority will be cheaper.
Yeah, I shipped a 6.5 pound box to California, and it was only like $8.
Priority.
Yeah, so 6.5 pounds would be quite a bit of money moving anywhere outside of your zone.
But if you're
but in your zone.
yeah, if you're going over 1,000 miles, normally your best bet is FedEx SmartPost. But under 1,000 miles, it's strange that priority will be cheaper.
So Dean wants to know if you left the cardboard off the other side to cut down on weight.
Well, yes and no. That happened to be the size of cardboard I had.
Hey, make do with what you got.
Right, right.
And I purposely really didn't care if it was on both sides. I just want at least one side. It's a added protection. Plus, when you leave the one side, what we'll call open, the post office has less tendency of piling stuff on top of your package because it's a very light package. So if they see that, normally they end up throwing that on top of the pile rather on the bottom.
So Brenda wants to know if you can ship two together. So yeah, I'm going to go back to this picture. This picture is actually two together, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, yes, yeah. Sorry, the video was for one share. I apologize, everybody. And the picture, Jason, is two. Actually, it's the two chaise lounges. So those were really big.
We did two yesterday.
Yeah, we did two yesterday. I didn't take any pictures for you.
So good question, easy to answer. Susan wants to know if you have to set up an account for SmartPost. Nope, as long as you're shipping through eBay, it's already there for you. You click the drop down from post office to FedEx. Then when it switches to FedEx, one of your options is SmartPost. So, you know, and you can't, unless I'm wrong, you can't just like go to FedEx and get SmartPost. It has to be through a business. And so we are all one big business and we are all part of eBay, and that's how you get SmartPost.
Right.
No, you cannot take your package to the post office or to a FedEx outlet and have them ship it FedEx SmartPost. They won't do it.
Yep.
They can't do it.
So
and you just take your FedEx SmartPost, you just take it to your local post office. They take it from you.
well, not all do.
Not all. There's a few that don't. Yeah. Yeah.
And the ones that don't, I think they're supposed to, but they just don't.
Yeah, you could drop it off at any FedEx. And, you know, I live in a big city and I have two FedEx. What's nice too is when you ship SmartPost, the other cool bonus. So, you know, it's a bonus to work on and ship through eBay because they give us this. This is a tool that we all should be using, SmartPost, that is. But the other cool thing is when you ship anything, any FedEx, any version, overnight, SmartPost, the second before you print, eBay brings up the two closest FedEx drop-offs to you. So it gives you two addresses right on your screen. So it still might not be the way you're heading if you're running errands for the day. But if you don't know, at least it's going to tell you, hey, Jay, these two are very close to you.
Here's a little hint, too. Let's say you've finished your package. You're about to print out your shipping label, and you went, well, let me check which way is cheaper. If you put in FedEx SmartPost and you put the weight in, then you have to put the size in, the inches. Going from that over to priority to check that price, make sure you take those inches out of there. You understand what I'm saying?
Well,
FedEx SmartPost asks you for the inches, length, width, and height.
right.
Now, when you check that for FedEx SmartPost and you think you're going to go over and check priority, go back and make sure you take those inches back out of there. They'll pop up on your priority. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but if you're sending something big, if you don't plug the inches in on priority and somebody along the line deems it too big or you should have been charged more, that's where it'll nick you.
Uh-huh.
You still have to take out the inches. If your package is too big, your computer will tell you that on priority. It'll automatically tell you.
Yep. And some people are saying their scheduled home pickups, their guy will take it. Now, I've never asked my guy, but I should.
I'll take it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Ours will take it.
Ours will take it.
I mean, this is going to sound foolish, but until three people in the chat just said it, I never even thought of checking with my guy. My guy's good. He likes me.
Yeah. Oh, you pay.
He always takes my stuff.
Ours will take it.
Jeez. Everyone's takes it. I mean, I feel here. Hang on. I'll get the block of wood out twice today for myself.
Jason's beating me 2-0.
In case you don't know the block of wood, I thrifted it. It says bang head here. So there you go.
Here's another tip, everybody.
Yeah, I never thought to ask my guy, and why, I have no idea. You know, he likes me, he comes by, we chat a little bit. If I see him and I got a lot of stuff, I'll take it down to his truck. He scans right on my step. So he's a great, you know, I know we all don't luck out and have those good of postal pickups, but my guy's great. And he's my second permanent one I've had since I lived here. And I was kind of bummed because I really like my first guy, but this guy's really good too. And he takes care of me. So, you know, if, make sure that you take care of your postman or post lady at the end of the year, and hopefully they'll help you out and always take care of you, because I never have any headaches ever.
And, another tip too, everybody, when you're checking between pricing on FedEx Smart Post and Priority, because of it being priority, if you go that way, we get a larger discount, you know, through eBay on USPS. So, you know, that does make a difference. You know, you get a little bit of a discount on a FedEx Smart Post amount, but on the Priority, we get a lot bigger discount. So, you know, that's why you definitely want to double check between the two methods. Someone asked if I ship large packages outside the U.S. Not really anymore.
We have Canada. We did a really
yeah, we did one to Canada, but that's it. And that ended up costing a lot of money, but they didn't care. But not too much anymore.
So what do you list in your listing for shipping?
I go by FedEx Smart Post.
So when someone goes to your listing to buy it, it'll say FedEx Smart Post.
Yep. And
so
then,
what I do is I just do the generic standard shipping.
Okay.
On my odd size ones that I'm probably going to do Smart Post unless someone in LA buys it, then I'll go Priority. Yeah. So that way standard, you know, it doesn't help you in the rankings at all because you're not taking anything specific, and I only use it on weird, big, odd shaped things. So, and I see the chat. Yeah, I get it that you're not supposed to, but if your post office is nice and or your postal carrier is nice, no biggie.
I know. Yeah.
Doesn't hurt nobody.
No.
But if not, drop it off at the FedEx store like I do. No biggie.
Give you a little hint about. It seems for some reason we sell and ship a lot of water skis. Well, no one dimension should be over 60 inches. But we sell a lot of water skis, and a lot of them are 65, 66 inches. Well, when you go to try to put that in and you put the inches, it kicks you out, won't even let you do it. We learned this very early. And you know what I do? I just type in 60 inches. Never has one of them ever.
So you could get caught, but no one's ever kicked back.
Yeah,
right.
And it is. We've never failed. I don't understand it. We've never failed, and so we just keep doing it. We put 60.
There you go. So I could almost ship Stacy FedEx Smart Post.
Yeah, in your backpack.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you just have to get past your local post office, then you're okay. If you are, we have a very, very good relationship with the people at our, you know, we're in the country. It's a little, there's only 2 employees there.
Right.
And we seem to go to the post office all the time just to keep that friendly connection. You know, they call us by first name. We call them by first name. And so they never seem to find anything wrong with our package.
So
yeah, I find that too, that, you know, if things are, you know, maybe an inch too big here or something, that if you have good working relationship with your postal carrier and or office, they will take good care of you. If you're a jerk, it's a different story. When I used to have to go into the post office, I always, you know, I knew at the time, because this is back before pickup, so I knew all the employees by name. I knew who had kids and who had grandkids, because of course we all, if you've been doing this for a while and you had to go in, you would have like every day you'd have like 15, 20 packages if you're doing this, full time. And so to log in those 15, 20 packages, it would take a while. And so I'd start to remember everybody's names and grandkids and kids and how they doing and this and that. And so, it became like a bar without the booze. It became, everyone knows your name. And every once in a while, a customer would be just a complete asshole in the post office. And of course, what the employees would want to say and what they can say are two different things, but I don't work there. So I'd always put jerks in check. And one day I was there, and the greatest thing happened while I was putting this complete jerk that was out of line in check. I got a note handed to me from one of the employees behind the counter, and it said, "Jason, you're our hero." So because of that, they always took good care of me.
Sure. And
every once in a while, when I would come in with just drop-offs, they would like reach over to grab them real quick because I always took care of them and I looked out for them. And I didn't just do it in the post office. If someone's being a jerk anywhere, and maybe it's because I'm such a big dude, I will step up and say, "Stop being a jerk."
Jason, what do you give your postal guy at holiday time?
Usually $100.
Yep. Okay. All right. Oh, Dad's got another point.
Little tip about shipping priority. When you touch in the priority you want, it's the first one up there. It's 1 to 3 days.
Yeah,
or
right. Regular priority.
Okay. Regular priority. Package your large envelope. It says your package can go up to 84 inches. That's length and girth. If you have a package that has more than 84 inches of length and girth, just tap large package. You with me? What I'm saying?
Yep.
You tap large package, the price stays the same. It automatically changes to 104 inches.
108.
Or 108.
108. Yeah.
108 inches. Now, why you can do that, and the price remains the same.
Yeah, it did not change on our packages. So,
And I just stumbled on that the other day. Peg says, "What do we do?"
Yeah.
I go, "Well, punch in large package, see what happens." It takes you right to 108 inches. Same price.
Yeah, same price. Do you find that, Jason?
Well, I haven't done a lot of big stuff like you guys, and I've got water skis and I got all kinds of stuff I just got to get to. But, my house is kind of crazy right now. We closed out one of our storage units, so a lot of stuff came over. My new vehicle doesn't fit in the garage, so we've built all kinds of shelves in my space, and now we need to organize them. So, yeah, I'm trying to get all this crap done, and then I can start selling some big stuff because, of course, once you can get the big stuff out there, you got more room for other stuff. Hello.
Sounds like we'll be calling Mom for advice soon.
Yeah. Hey, you're going to be here soon. You can help with all this because you're good at this stuff.
Oh, your daddy's the pro. That's for sure. That's for sure.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
All
All right, well, speaking of those chairs, let's get to your scores because those chairs show up quite a few times.
I know they do. I mean, do you want to start with those first, or do you have your order set?
Oh, I just had an order, but let's do a little housekeeping first before we get there.
Okay.
This is the brand new Thrifting Board t-shirt. If you don't have yours, please go grab one. Whether you're coming to Vegas or not for eBay Open. Yes, I think I'm that awesome that I am the sun. So Nadine made me the sun, but here's a cool little tiki bar. This show's free. My other shows are free. The Thrifting Board's free. And so if you have ever learned $20, or actually, if you get the one with the surfboard in the back, if you've ever learned $25 worth of anything in the group, please show your love and do me a favor and grab a shirt. And I do have the link down below. And if you want to just start typing, if you're watching it right now, if you type the address you see right above my head, that'll take you right to the shirt. And I would thoroughly appreciate that. These shows will always be free. The Thrifting Board will always be free. But a little money doesn't hurt because it does take a long time to do all of the stuff for the Thrifting Board and for all three of these shows. Even this show used to be easy. And now I'm like, I got to set this up. I got to get the speakers ready. I got to edit this video for Mother. I'm like, this is supposed to be my easy laid back show. Now I'm doing work.
I know. We're becoming more high tech, aren't we?
And then if you are coming to eBay Open, I have put together the most ambitious thrift class I've ever done. Now I've taught 100 plus thrift classes in the store. Usually it's me and 10 people or 11. And then this past spring, I I taught a 4-hour like classroom type class, and that was a huge success. So I decided to put it together. And so we are doing the Las Vegas Thrift class on steroids, and we only got 3 spots left.
Yeah.
And this is a big class, 50 people.
Wow.
So what I'm doing is I'm combining the two things. And so we're going to start in the thrift store, but we're going to start in a quiet side, not the actual store. And we're going to do 2 hours of classroom time. And so what's going to happen is myself and 4 of the admins, or lifeguards as they're known, in the Thrifting Board is going to be teaching 2 of their niches in detail from start to finish, what to look for, what to find, and then how to list it. Because you can always learn how to find stuff, but there's an end result where you've got to list it. And sometimes you need to know, you need to angle it this way in the pictures, you need to list it this way. So we're going to teach all of that. And then we're going to take you guys to the bins. And if you've not been to the bins are by the way, Mom's not been.
Oh.
But what's cool is then we're releasing 50 people into the largest thrift store in the country. And besides me and the 4 other admins that are teaching the classroom time, then I'm adding 5 more. So we're calling ourselves tour guides. So there's going to be 10 tour guides. My mother is one of them.
Yeah.
And so wherever you go in this thrift store, we'll have special t-shirts on, be easy to see us. I mean, it's always easy to see me, obviously. But wherever you go, there will be some tour guide nearby that you can ask for opinions. So we're going to unleash you guys on the whole store and then wander about and help you throughout the store. So we got 3 slots left, and it will sell out. We're about a month away, or a little under a month away. Oh, no.
3 weeks?
Yeah, a little under a month.
Weeks?
Yeah, 3 weeks away. So we have 3 slots left. You do not want to miss out. It is going to be epic. I have never, ever put together 10 instructors at once. So you are getting the ultimate thrift class.
Sassy Seller wants to know if it's going to be logged, recorded, or sold.
No, and no. Thrift stores tend to not like you videotaping.
Yeah, so can't do that.
Plus, I would need a crew of like about 10 videographers, because there's going to be 50 people in the store going at their own direction, and then 10 instructors leading them.
Right.
That would be one hell of an undertaking to videotape. Now, unfortunately, you got to be here. You got to be here, and you'll be part of it, because it's going to be awesome. Yeah. Now, if you didn't watch last week's 2 nights ago's Thrifty Business with Jay and Nay, we had all 10 instructors on talking about their niche.
That was fun. It was a fun show.
So, Debbie, great question. Are we going to lunch afterwards? Normally, we do. It would be impossible to go to lunch with 60 people. Impossible. Because what place would have us? It would be insane. It'd be insane to, like, when I take a class of 12 to lunch, sometimes the food takes a while. 60 people, as much as I want to say yes, it just isn't logistically possible.
Yeah, because it would be a nice idea, because the networking you get, everything we just did was so helpful. But I don't know how we can pull that off.
But let me think about it. Maybe if I can figure out what the closest, we all couldn't sit together.
Yeah.
That's the other problem. I mean, it's 60 people's a lot of people. So keep that in mind. Chuck E. Cheese, we would need at least 1 child, and I don't like children. So.
Vegas buffet?
Yeah, people want to know if they're coming to my house for a swim.
Maybe.
All right, we'll think about it. We'll ponder that. But
okay,
let's get these 3 slots filled. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be the most ambitious thrift class that anyone anywhere has ever thrown. I think it'll be the most fun, it'll be the most learning, because you're going to get some classroom time, you're going to get actual store time, and you're going to get bins time. That just doesn't happen in a normal class. No. And you get my mom. That's the best part. My mom's there. My mom's there to go to the biggest shit in the back corner and go, we can sell this and we can ship this.
Is there anybody else out there that sells items like we do?
I don't think at the rate you guys do. So,
but Dad did say the other day, he says, you got to back off all this big stuff. I said, I know, but we have made such good money on it. That's the thing.
You're not getting any younger. So if you're interested in the class or the t-shirt, right down below is the link. So right where you see the description of selling past your expiration date for number 32, right below it is the link to 3 things: t-shirt, class, and if you're not on the Thrifting Board, come on and join us. There's a link right to join the Thrifting Board.
Hey, yeah, we got a cute note here from Ginny Lorette. She says, buy 5 shirts and get a swim pass at Jason's. I love it, Ginny. Good idea.
Well, and Kara said you got to get the big stuff home first. Now, some of you are coming from close by enough that you're driving. So if you're flying, like our good friend Helen's coming from Australia, you ain't taking home water skis. But if you drove from LA or Phoenix, you can take home water skis. Heck yeah.
Sherry Gold says, if I take you, you could be the kid at Chuck E. Cheese. I love it. You guys.
All right. And then
Okay.
one more piece of housekeeping is great, awesome guest this coming week on Thrifty Business with J&A. I mean, they're all awesome, but this is extra special because we're going to have a real live eBay employee on this week. This is Federica Rabilio. And Fed used to work for the Main Street team, which is the government team. And Fed was the one responsible for taking me to Capitol Hill twice to talk to Congress on behalf of all of us eBay sellers. And she has switched over. She is the manager of seller communications. And I think she's in charge of or a main player in the Shine Awards, which are coming up at eBay Open, where there are people competing to the best minority-owned business on eBay, the best new eBay seller under 2 years. There's like 5 categories. And so we're going to be talking about the Shine Awards. We're going to be talking about eBay Open. We're going to be talking about, what it is like to be on Capitol Hill as an eBay seller and what it takes to represent all of you. So it'll be a fun show. And Fed's a great girl. So outside of that, she'd be a fun guest anyway. But the fact that she works for eBay, it's kind of cool. And I've been friends with Fed for a long time. So
I've been voting for Katie every day, so make sure you vote.
And yes, one of the finalists in the Shine Awards is one of the admins / lifeguards in the Thrifting Board, Katie Zilverberg. So please vote for Katie. You can vote once a day per email. So if you've got 5 emails, get them all on the votes, please. Because she can win $5,000 if she wins her category, and an additional 10 if she wins the main prize. And all the admins in my group are there free help. They take care of you guys, because it doesn't generate really any income. But I do throw them, like when I sell t-shirts, I'll throw part of the money to the lifeguards. So, if one of them can win $5,000, that'd be awesome. So please vote.
Someone wants to have me videoed when I go to garage sale to see how I barter.
Yeah. If you can teach Dad how to hold it steady, make sure you're in focus. Heck yeah.
Yeah, well, maybe, but if the people know that they're being filmed, they might not be too happy about that and won't give me the.
But don't forget, I filmed a TV show and we haggle quite a bit, and people are more. Yeah, sometimes they'd be more brazen. Sometimes they'd be like, "Oh, okay."
All right. Well, maybe Dad and I'll try it eventually. We'll work on that.
Okay, so Susan Van Slyke wants to know where to vote for Katie. Susan, over in the Thrifting Board, I just tagged you in the post that gives you all the information to vote for Katie. So when you're done watching this, go over to the Thrifting Board and you'll see the post. And it's got a cute picture of Katie wearing an orange shirt and a ball cap sitting in front of her door.
Yeah, really. And then, every day someone, makes a comment. So it automatically keeps popping up. So you can just go in and vote every day.
Yeah. So we got 2 more weeks. Now we're determining who wins each category. And so hopefully Katie's going to win hers. And then there'll be a panel that's going to determine the main winner. So Katie is actually filming because they're all going to have videos at eBay Open. She's filming tomorrow, I think. Oh, nice. And wait till you see where she's filming. It's going to be cool. If you're coming to eBay Open, well, plus you'll be able to see, I think, all these videos online. If you can't come to eBay Open, it's going to be a lot of fun. So
good.
Cool. All right. So there we go. That is all the things we got. Get a t-shirt, get signed up for the thrift class on steroids. And if you're coming to eBay Open, and if you haven't heard, we're having a party at Frankie's Tiki Room Tuesday night. On Tuesday at eBay Open, they usually have a cocktail party at the end of the little opening with cocktails and some light hors d'oeuvres. So what I recommend is getting a bunch of light hors d'oeuvres in you, building a base, and then once you're done there, come on over to Frankie's. And especially for those of you who've never been to a tiki bar, come hang out at Tiki Bar with the Tiki Master. And the Tiki Master's Momma.
Oh, yeah. Can't wait. Love it. One of my favorite places. That's for sure.
All right. All right, cool. So let's get into, it is time for our Mama's Boy, where each week I share an embarrassing, cute, and or funny photo of me. This one is none of those really, but it is a 17-year-old photo and is very fitting for this weekend. And there is Stacy and I and our first and mom and Peggy's
Oh.
first grand pug. There is Gossamer. This
That's
was
right. Forgot about that picture. That's
we did a little like Kmart Sears family photo thingy.
Yep.
And look at my baby beard.
Oh, Jason, look how small it is.
Look at that.
Oh, you're about that skinny now with all the weight you've lost.
I'm getting there. And if you know my wife, she hasn't changed ever.
No. Stacy always looks young.
She is the picture of Dorian Gray. She don't change.
I know.
But yeah, look at that little tiny baby beard.
Yeah, Debbie Parker wants to know what's the smoking law in Vegas. If they serve food, there is no smoking. Yeah, forget that in Vegas, guys.
Well, that is the law, but let me tell you, it's not always followed. So be aware, any bar you go to, any bar you hang out with me at, especially if it has gambling, there will be smoking allowed. Sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's indifferent. Now, when we usually take over a bar, there are some smokers in our circles, but there's not a lot of them. And so, if it bothers you, you're just gonna have to deal. You're in Vegas. I would still recommend stopping by the party. If you don't stay, I'll be there for like 5 hours. If you don't stay the whole 5, I get it, but it is Vegas. Gamblers smoke, especially Asian gamblers. They smoke and they bring a shit ton of money. So for now, I would like that law to change so it doesn't no smoking. But
yeah,
my town exists only because of gambling, so I get it. It sucks, but I get it. So that was our first pug. That's Gossamer.
Yeah.
We got him in 2000, and we are on our 4th pug right now. So
yeah, I forgot. I have that picture.
All right.
Yeah, I do.
Nice, yeah.
You guys, yep.
Yeah, we decided we're going to go do one with Atocha now. So
Good.
All right, let's get into your scores, Mom.
All right. Well, I showed this on the show not too long ago, and let me see, where did I write that one down? Let's see, we're way down here. This was a Boy Scout Rex Craft Bugle that we bought for $5, and you can see we sold it for $50, which I was pleased with. Had it up for the $69, but took the offer of $50, and away it went.
Okay, 2 things I would have done here.
Yeah.
A video of someone playing the bugle.
Oh well, yeah, probably.
Because I would have went on far too long to be comfortable. And here's one thing though, Mom, very important. I see no measurements.
Oh, yeah, I never thought about that.
There is not a standard to a bugle.
Oh, I don't think I realized that. Huh. Interesting.
No.
Okay.
So I would definitely have measurements, just in case.
Yep. No, good point. I just showed these not too long ago. Remember, and I had done some research, and these were some Hawaiian bust heads that were unpainted, and we only paid $5 for them, and I got a nice offer of $42.99. Plus, it sold. I mean, that was just great.
I've never seen them unpainted before. That's weird.
No, I know, and it was so.
Oh, but wait! I will tell you though, here. Funny enough, this is your score. Look what I took a picture of at the thrift store the other day.
Let me see.
I was going to post it in the groups, and I still will. But here's one that someone painted not well.
Oh yeah. Oh, I saw one today at the flea market. It was terrible.
Yeah, it's a little frightening. I mean, it's not atrocious.
Yeah.
But those eyebrows are way too big.
Oh yeah.
And real quick, about the shirts. I know we got plenty of people that wear bigger sizes than Amazon carries. And so because of that, I have found a alternative location for the bigger sizes. The post is in the Thrifting Board. I will get the link is not right this moment underneath, but I will get the link as soon as we're done making this live video. And I realize now how many people I left out the last couple of years we've done shirts, and I'm very sorry for that. And so I have rectified it, and now it goes up to 5X men's and 4X ladies. So should cover pretty much everybody now at this point. So I am very sorry that I did not make it so last year and the year before. But from this point on, I will make sure everyone who wants to buy a shirt can get a shirt.
Good. That's good. We got a question in the chat. Chris Nelson wants to know, are you allowed to put a link to videos in YouTube like you had before?
Well, you can't put a link, and I don't know what's happened since the ending of active content. I'm thinking right now it won't work, but but eBay is working on adding video in, and I'm sure I will raise that question about a bazillion times at eBay Open. So I will go look at one of my old listings that has a video and see if it's still showing. I'm going to guess it isn't right this second, but it should be an option in the near future. So keep that in mind.
Good. Okay. This is a tiki mug, everybody. I know, surprise, surprise. I attend the different tiki functions throughout my area, as Jason and Stacy do, and I had bought doubles of this quite some time ago, because this was back in, well, I don't know, 2012 maybe, and I said, oh, I have this double, I might as well put it up for sale, and I got a nice offer of $50, and it's been around, Jason. I probably could have gotten more, but you know, for $50, I thought it looked good, and Mom took it. And I can't quite remember what I paid, probably $15-20 at the time. So.
And yes, videos are gone. I just went to one of my listings that had as a video is not there. So stay tuned. I am going to work on eBay. That is one of my missions. I've always given them a little grief. I'm like, why are we have to do in this third party? And so what I've heard is they're working on making one of the 12 slots of video. So that's what they're working on.
Yeah. All right. They got to bring that back. That's
so I'm going to pause here. Great question from Heather. Will we get to ask questions at eBay Open of folks in the know, or are there suggestion boxes? Okay, so here's the deal. eBay brings hundreds of employees. There's going to be this one room of all these employees from different areas of eBay, and you can sign up to have them look at your store, talk questions. But let me tell you, when you wear this shirt, eBay employees are going to approach you. Now, 2 years ago, we were at eBay 20. It was Mom and I and a couple of our friends. Only 8 of us were wearing Thrifting Board shirts, and everyone wanted to talk to us, and there was only 8 of us. Then last year at eBay Open in our Thrifting Board shirts, we had about 50 of us wearing them, and every eBay employee, from the vice presidents on down to the newest employee, said, "Who are you guys?" Right. And so once an eBay employee approaches you, outside of the norm, you've got this extra set of ears. Well, hey, man, I'm part of the Thrifting Board. It's the greatest thrifting group and eBay selling group on Facebook. Hey, I got a question for you. Can you help me with something? And they're there to help you. So, yes, they're there to help you. So you don't need to worry about suggestion box. They're there.
Right. You'll be surprised.
They're there to talk to. And as you're going to the sessions, you'll see who the executives are. And if you see them walking around, do not be shy. Even if you are, go up and say, "Hi, my name is Susan. I've been on eBay for 7 years. I live in Kentucky. I love eBay, but I was wondering if we are ever going to be able to do this." And though they will absolutely listen to you, if you see me talking to the executives, pop on in. I'll be happy to introduce you because I know them all. My first time on Capitol Hill was Devin Wenig, who's now the CEO. That was his first day on the job, and we met 5 minutes before we walked into a senator's office, and so we've been friends ever since. And I know him, everyone from him on down. And I'll be more than happy to introduce you if you're hanging around me when I'm talking to any of them.
Okay, did you see that one message in the chat, honey? Where was it? Go by so quick.
There is a new code converter that enables videos. Is that one?
Yes. Yeah.
Hey, Donna, I don't know it. I guess I've been out of the loop. So if you could message it to me, Donna, where to find it, I'd be more than happy to give it a whirl. All right, next score, Mommy. Oh, hey, here we are.
All right. Okay. So we were on a roll. We were garage sailing, and at 2 different garage sales, I found a total of 5 vintage web chairs. 2 of them are the chaise lounges, and 3 chairs and a child's chair. And to date, as we go through this is one of the chaise lounges. And Jason, do you have a picture of the next one, honey?
Yes, I do, Mom.
Okay. So these 2 chaise lounges went to the same person. And the kicker is, I know you guys hate me when I say this, I paid 50 cents a piece for the lounge chairs. So I invested a whole $1 and my return was $80. So they're out there, you guys. You just don't hesitate to look for these. So, look them over. Make sure the webbing isn't shot totally. These were all in very good condition. So I was, really confident in selling them. If you'll notice, Jason, if you can shoot on the handles of those, it kind of, this will detect that these are the earlier ones, because that's how they were made way back in the 60s when I used those. So look for that. I have a child's chair that's still up for sale. The handles are made out of Duralite. It's kind of a plasticky material, and that one is stamped Duralite underneath. Sometimes they're stamped with the maker, sometimes they are not. But just a few things to look out for, to see if that they are vintage, because some of them are not. So just keep your eyes peeled on that. So the two chaise lounges. Jason, do you have that picture of the wrapping or no, honey?
Yeah, hang on. So yeah, because someone was asking how you know they're old. You see how this handle works where it locks in?
Yeah.
They won't make them like that nowadays because you'll get your finger pinched in there. They won't make them like that. So it's like with clothes. You can definitely spot a 1970s label as opposed to a 2000 label. Same with these. You can tell these are 60s because you could hurt yourself. Hey, I do have one question.
Yeah.
I like that you took the picture outside. You have a gorgeous backyard. Why not there?
Well, I didn't want to get too much mixed in to detract from the chaise lounge.
I get that, but you got great tropicals and great plants. Like I would have had one in the corner. I mean, yes, they sold for great money, so I'm not complaining. And it's great that it's outside, but you have it outside in your driveway. At least put it someplace to kind of set it in the mood, in the mood.
Well, that's a good point. You see it
Here, look,
the other way.
Look, I wanted to sell this T-shirt, and I wanted it to be fun, so I stood in the pool, in the mood. See?
All right. Okay, that's good. Good. I'll do that. Okay. Then we sold these two chairs together. Now these are a little bit newer, so that's why I didn't ask for all that much money. Again, I paid 50 cents each for them, so my dollar turned into $22 on those two, and we did package those together. When we packaged those together, everybody, Dad put a piece of cardboard between the two chairs, just to kind of cushion it a little bit, and then we just, what you saw in the video, we just shrink wrapped them again, and away they went. And we've had very good feedback from my customers. They're liking these chairs a lot. And then the last one was the single chaise lounge that we just sold, and that was actually, it's a lower one. It's like a sand chair, and I sold that outright for the price I asked of the $24.99. So as you can see, let's see, Jason, what did I have invest? $1, $2.50 got me 80. And 25 is 100, 150, and what was that? 22. So it was 80. How much of that? Who's got a good? Okay, so that turned into $107. It turned into on my chairs, and I still have one to go.
So see with these, even though because we're looking at these together, so we can tell this one is short. And even though you did say beach chair, there's nothing in this picture to give it context that it's a little bit shorter. That's also the reason I would put it someplace, because you might get a customer who goes, "Oh, that's short."
Yeah. You're right. Yep. Yeah, well, this is Mom's first time, actually listing those. So,
yeah,
I'm learning too. That's for darn sure.
All right, you're going to talk about this. I'm going to go grab an example of something. So start talking.
Okay. All right. This was a nice Tommy Bahama shirt. It actually belonged to Regan. And he has lost weight over the years, and so he's down to larges, and this was an extra large. And it's a beautiful shirt. One I didn't want him to part with, but we got a nice offer. I listed at $80, and we got a nice offer of $75. So originally I think we probably paid around $100 or $120 for the shirt, but to get back $75 on a used shirt is a nice return. So
heck yeah, it's a great shirt, but that's a really good price for Tommy's right now.
Yeah, that's what I thought. As soon as we got it, I was, oh, well, let's take it. So, yeah.
So the reason I'm giving my mom a little bit of grief, I want her to take pictures with some context, especially on the short one, is because we all know our buyers don't read, and I'm guilty of that. I bought a pug painted picture once of 3 pug Hawaiian fire dancers. And because I didn't read it close, I thought it was going to be this size. Okay. In case you've never seen this, you ready for the size it actually is? Here it is. Here, let me set it in this. So that's the size it came. Now, when I went back and reread it, it did say 1 inch by 2 inches, but I missed that. And there was no context. It was just there in a picture. And so in my head, it looked like this, but in reality, it's this. It's still cute and adorbs and on display, but not what I was expecting. So that's why anytime you can give something context that might be different than the norm, you should.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. PBN, baby.
Okay, nice note there from Tracy. Tracy says she finally made it to the show live, and she likes my information. She's not over 50, but I've taught her so much. Well, thank you. I'm glad we have. That's why we're here, to help you guys. Okay, there was a lot of chat going on about paint by numbers, and I've had this one not all that long, but and I only paid, let's see, where is my paint by number? What did I pay for that one? Paint by number, I paid $1 for that. And I only sold it for 12 bucks. But this girl, you know, I countered back with, I think, 18 or 19, 17 or 18 bucks in the beginning. And she went back and forth. Then she sent me a nice little note. And you know, the guilt trip, you know, Mom says, oh, well. And she says she was buying it for her mother who used to live in Nantucket and blah, 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 blah. And so, you know, so I said, okay, I'll take her, she was down to her last offer of $12 and a penny because of the shipping thing. And I made a couple of bucks on the shipping anyway. So that kind of counterbalanced me off on that. But paint by numbers, you guys, be on the lookout for them. They do sell. And Dave Euling just said that, you know, he found a nice one of a German Shepherd. Dogs sell well. I had seen something in the chat, not this chat, but on the Thrifting Board of some gal found a paint by number and she was going to take them out of the frame. And I suggested that don't do that unless they test it.
No, or if it's a shitty frame and it's beat, and not in a good way, because sometimes depending on what the picture is of, if it was a pirate thing and the frame was distressed, maybe cool. But if it was this one and the frame was falling apart and it sucked, I would absolutely get rid of the frame. But like this one here, where's my mouse? There it is. This one, you know, it's nice in the frame.
Yeah. So if they're nice frames, keep them in the frame. To me, that's the bigger selling point. And, you know, and to ship paint by numbers in a glass frame, use your noodles, everybody. You know, that's something that we've shown you or talked about in the past. If you're not sure what we mean, just private message us and we'll be glad to help you with that.
And Lori just said in the chat, I am over 50 and just started on this venture, and you have me so excited.
Yay!
Yay!
Okay, I attended this function last weekend. That's why Jason and I did not have a show. And I have, every time I go, I always, you know, get their t-shirts. And of course, eventually, you know, I want to move on to something new. So I put up a couple of these Ohana t-shirts because we were at, it's called Ohana Luau at the Lake up in Lake George, New York, which is a gorgeous area if you've never been. And I decided to put a couple of them up for sale. And I got, you know, what I paid for the shirt, probably 10 bucks at the time. And I got 18 for it. You know, even though I had it up for the $24.99, I'm very happy with an $18 used t-shirt at this point. Yeah, you know. We talked about the water skis, everybody. And Dad and I got a nice offer. Let's see, what did we pay for? Oh, $5. I paid $5 for the water skis, everyone. And again, on the water skis, we totally shrink wrap them when we ship these out. We put them back to back so that the feet things are on the outside, and then we kind of press down in the middle of the where your feet go. I don't know what they're called, the boots. Yeah, the boots, and kind of push that down and just go round and round and round and just totally shrink wrap them, and away they went. Now these were a little bit shorter. These are only 58 inches tall, and as Dad said, you know, when they do get over the 60-inch mark, we just put 60. And like so far, we've been very lucky that we haven't had any trouble. But vintage water skis sell well for me. This was a great find. I was sitting in this lady's house when I was at her sale and came across all these box DVDs that she never had opened. I paid $1 for this, everyone. And as you can see, I took a nice offer of 75. So that was good.
So here's my only complaint with what your description of this.
Okay.
When you say something's new in box, here's what I envision.
A box rather than package?
Yeah, because those things come in that cardboard box. That's part of the item itself. Okay. If you got these Van shoes, this is new in box.
Okay. All right.
So I would have just wrote new, not new in box. Yep.
Okay. No, that's good.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we only got 2 slots left. We just sold one to the class.
Yay! Way to go. Who
good choice. I will not say. They might not want everyone to know. Okay, but good choice. But yeah, so what I'm saying is Mom put NIB, new in box. This is just new, NEW.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Appreciate the help, as always. What do we got next? My blow mold. I probably could have held out longer on this, but I only paid $2 for it. And I'm trying to get some of the big things out of my house because I'm running out of room, even in my big house, Jason, in the basement and everything. And, I just said, I looked at each other. He said, oh, sell it. So I took it was $28 for $2 investment. So I let it go. I know if I probably would have waited closer to Halloween, I probably could have gotten what I was asking.
Yes, I'm very upset with you. You took so little for this awesome pumpkin. I saw this and I'm like, naughty mommy.
I know. I figured you would be on this one. Yeah, because
it was $28. I would have bought it.
Yeah, it's a nice one. It really was. These I found these at Savers. The Russian stacking nesting dolls, and there was 3 sets in one package. So this package here ended up costing me that set 83 cents, and I sold it for the full asking price of $25, $24.99. And
I noticed you have a bunch of them.
Yes, I have a bunch up for sale, and this is the first batch that I have sold.
All right, so tell your photographer if he's doing red on red, don't do that.
Honey, I tell him all the time. Give me that piece of wood. Hello.
Send them back. Send them back. I said, right this moment, I'm having a discussion with my assistant through text while we're hosting the show because she didn't write up something properly. So keep your worker in line.
I keep trying. This was one of those vintage 3D trays that I paid a whole $1 for and got a $12 back on it. And it sold very quickly. One of those things you put up and boom, it sells. Well, somebody was looking apparently, and so if it sells well, apparently it's stuff people look for, you guys. So if you come across any of these 3D trays, these are probably from the 70s, I'm guessing. Because I do see them from time to time. So be on the lookout for those.
And that's it. That's your scores. So
that's right. Did we get it all? Good.
Yeah,
okay.
And we're at the hour, so show's over. We're going over, people. We're going over. This is not going to be an hour show. It's going to be a little bit longer this time, but you didn't get last week, so we're jamming 2 shows into one.
Okay.
Really.
All right. So I'll go through stuff here as quickly as I can. Okay, you ready? Let me get myself up on the screen so I can see what the heck I'm doing. Oh, what happened to the mouse? There he is. Okay. All right, guys. Okay. I understand that this guy still sells pretty well.
This guy, like, what's his name? This guy.
This is Alf. Now, I haven't had a chance yet. It does have an opening back here for the batteries to go in, and I just bought the batteries, so I haven't had time to even fill it in. So I think he does talk, and he's not in too bad a shape,
All right. He does so well, and for those of you who know Alf and watch the show like myself, quick trivia question for the chat. Ready?
Okay, because I don't probably even know.
What planet is Alf from?
Well, Mom does not know because I never watched the show.
Obviously, Alf is not of this world. He came from another planet. What planet is Alf from? Let's see who's in the chat who really knows their Alf trivia.
Yeah. I got an
answer. Boom. I think Dean spelled it wrong, but Dean was on it, and so was Becky Melmac. Very good. I love you guys.
One but 2 elves.
Oh, 2 elves.
Yes, this guy was 50 cents. This guy was $1.
Wow. A lot of the chat knew. So, yes, I love you guys. You're pop culture nerds like myself.
So, would you sell these separately, Jason?
Probably.
Okay.
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
But I would look to see if anyone sold, 2 elves together.
Okay.
Just look at all the sold elf plushes.
Yeah. All right. I will. But I remember you made Mom pick these up because I remember you saying that Alf sells pretty well. And at the same place they had this Oscar. Still had his tag, and he's in excellent condition. He's like brand new for 50 cents. So I picked him up as well. Okay. All right. I just happened to walk into a Goodwill today. Mom went out thrifting this morning down to Hartville and to the big flea market down there. And as she was bringing out the rack with new items on it, this little item was right there.
Ah, life is good.
It's a good T-shirt. Oh, and purple today. She had $4 on it, but purple today was $1. So I got that T-shirt for $1. And 2 brand new, I should start wearing these myself. 2 brand new scrubs. And they got pretty Hawaiian prints on them. Look at that, JT.
Yeah, I sold my Fox scrubs today.
Did you? How much?
Only $10. I'm running a sale, but it's been a quiet week, and I started my 50% off sale, and I did unselect some of the pieces I didn't want 50% off, and I started kicking stuff out that at 50% off is still a good margin. So I'm like, yoo-hoo! Sold a bunch of good stuff.
I did run a sale last month, and my sales were good for the month, but I definitely want to do one here before I head out to Vegas, see if Mom can clear out some stuff. And I did buy a Christmas one, even though it's not Christmas. Christmas sells all year long, right?
Oh, yes, it does.
Yeah, someone just posted this in the Thrifting Board, and look what I found.
Oh, nice.
Wow. Do you remember seeing this come through in the Thrifting Board?
I did not.
Yeah, someone posted it. It's actually like you can put cards and things. It's like a bulletin board, but it's Hawaiian. So I'm sure Mom can utilize that in my house somewhere. Well, let's stay on the Hawaiian thing. I showed this to Jason the other day. All right, trivia. Let's see. We got the glare.
So I want everyone to concentrate. Those are all normal height men.
Yes.
Look how long the surfboards are, especially from the shortest one in the stripes, who is the most famous of all those guys.
Yeah, this is a very famous family, and the main gentleman is on the right end. Does anybody know the name? Very, very famous.
All right, let's see how good you guys are in Hawaiian surfing trivia.
Hawaiian surfing, longboards, yes.
Yeah, Sabrina, longboards. That is an understatement. How that one board's got to be 15 feet.
No, look how long that thing is.
Like, how'd you get it to the beach?
I know. Let's see, anybody?
David Ewing says shrink wrap those. well done, sir. Well done.
He gets a 10 for that
one. Beverly is the first winner here.
Duke, yeah, this is Duke Hanamoko and his family. So it's all the. So I picked this up for $1 at a garage sale. This is staying in my house. Okay, now pick these up today at the flea market for $2 each. They have two of these.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, one in a large, one in an extra large. So I don't know, Jason. Do you think I should wait on these? Or put them up now?
Oh, no, I'd get them up.
Get them up? Okay. So, yeah. So I got a couple of those.
Hey, Christmas in July, you know.
I know. That's true, too. Oh, yeah. That's a good point. Could do that. I got this great Cruel for 50 cents.
Oh, yeah.
I know. Isn't this a great one? This is like a general store.
Yeah. I was going to say.
You know, it's funny. I picked this up at a garage sale. And, the way Mom approaches it, maybe those of you who want to know my method, there isn't really a whole method, but I approach it I kind of look at something and I don't go right over and grab it. You know, if I know something out of the corner of my eye is something I'm interested in, I'll kind of saunter and then I'll kind of look at the owner and say, if they don't have a price on it, how much is that? And, they'll give me a price, like say, they'll say $2. And I'll say, well, gee, you think you can do $1? And they'll say, sure. At garage sales, most people want to get rid of their crap, and we want their crap because their crap sells, and they are ready to give it away practically. So don't be afraid to haggle at garage sales. That's still one of my best avenues of thrifting. All right, how's this shirt, Jason? I don't know this maker. I love the print on this.
So it's a whole Royal Hawaiian family.
Yeah, and it's
Bob at the bottom.
Now here's the label, everybody. Pauhana.
Oh yeah, it's kind of a lower end brand like Cook Street is nowadays.
I just love the print though. I thought it was gorgeous.
So you're gonna sell it on the print, not on the brand in this shirt. So I wouldn't even lead with the brand. I would lead with Hawaiian Royalty of Hawaii Hawaiian shirt, because Hawaiian search differently. So I would definitely do both, and But Pauhana is some words I would still put in the title just towards the end.
Okay. All right. Now, Jason's going to have to look real close at this picture. It'll mean more to Jason than...
Hang on. Leaning forward.
Okay. All right. Back? Or the other way?
That is Whalers Village.
Yeah. Look at that, Jace. Can you see the restaurants there?
Yeah, so that's Whalers Village in Maui in the Kaanapali area.
Yeah, and right around the corner is where we stayed at the Kaanapali.
Now, is it a signed print or numbered or anything?
I think his name is there. See it in the corner, Ooh, right there. Yeah, wait, how's that? There you go.
Okay. Yeah.
But I do have the information on him on the back.
And that's always the bonus. If you've never done art and you see something like this, pop it around the back. A lot of times the info is there.
Right.
Hey, what size is that Hawaiian shirt? You got two people asking. Yes. I always forget to say this. Damn it.
No, I know.
Anytime you see Nay and I doing a thrift haul or Mom doing her segment on this show, everything's for sale. We'll be happy to cut you a deal directly right to you. No middleman bullshit. We'll just get it right to you. So
the large, everybody.
Okay.
How interested.
So if you see anything you like, you can hit me up or my mom up directly. If you hit me up, I'll send you over to my mom.
Right.
We'll get it. We'll get it worked out.
All right. Since I'm in the Hawaiian thing, I'm just gonna stick with it for the moment. I picked this up today. As you can see, I paid a whopping $2 for this one today. This is a maker known as Island Plantation. They make beautiful lamps, dishes, pillows. It's one of the nicer companies that does a lot of different things in Hawaiian stuff. And it still came in the original box, Jason, just laying there for $2. If I sell this, I would probably sell it between 30 and 40 bucks. But guess where it's staying for a while?
Henderson, Nevada.
Yeah. Pick these little suckers up.
So those are called. That design is called Kontiki.
Yep. And it does have the LMC sticker on it. Ooh, this one. I don't know if it's coming in there.
Made by Odagiri Mercantile Company.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Sometimes they will have a place on the back. Moms are both blank.
Yes. But for $2, I need it as some of you know, I'm doing I'm going to be vending at Tiki Underground Tiki Bar coming up July 15th. So I needed to kind of, build up some of the stuff I was looking for. Now, look at this, Jason. Okay.
For bamboo stock.
Yeah. Can you see? Let's see here. Can you read that at all?
I cannot. What's it say?
All right. We finally deciphered it. It is Worcester, Island Worcester, made in Jamaica. It's a handmade bamboo design tiki mug for $2.
Never heard
different.
of them. Yeah. Hey, for $2. Heck yeah.
Yeah, I know. So I'll probably try and sell that around 15 or so. Do you think, honey?
Yeah. If you all didn't take my webinar about how to sell it, like flea markets and community sales or specialty sales, like Mom's doing, that's not going to be a high dollar item. But if she picks up for $2, that's the kind of stuff you can flip at these events easy for $10. Right. So that is $8 instant profit, cash.
Well, yeah. So I needed some, low end.
If you can repeat that 10, 15, 20, 100 times, which I do.
Yep.
Easy money, easy cash. Oops, wrong
Jason,
person.
Oh,
yay, Nassau Royale.
Now look at this, Jason. It's kind of different, hon. It is a decanter. His little pointy thing comes off here. There is a label still on the back of it. It says Lantana Company out of Florida. And this looks older to me because look at the writing. Let's see. I get it.
Hey, Stace, if you're watching downstairs on the TV, yeah. Ours this size is standing next to the little peen boy on the bar. Grab it. Grab it. I want to see if it compares to Mom's. Bring it up here, please.
Yeah. Back a while ago, I think Mom showed her two big ones on one of our shows. But this guy only stands about maybe 8 inches tall. But this is a liqueur called Nassau Royale that Jason and I and Stacy all love a lot. It's quite a delicious liqueur. And it's getting tougher and tougher to find. You can't find it in the States too much. When we do go to Nassau, we end up bringing it home. But it's a liqueur that you would love sipping it over ice, everybody. Now,
and they don't make it, when they do make the small bottles, they don't make them in those fancy Bobby bottles anymore. They're just normal. So I found a couple of those when I was filming Thrift Hunters and sold them for good money. That's a good empty liquor bottle to sell for good money. Yep. And just like that, see how modern technology works? Stacy's watching us on the TV downstairs. Yes, mine is more modern.
Uh-huh. So, yeah.
And who's going to read that? What the heck? What does that say?
What do you got? What happened?
Produced by Bacardi. So, this is Bacardi didn't always own them. They own them now.
Yeah. Yeah, but you see the difference, honey? So I think I think mom's is pretty old.
Here, so there's mine.
Yeah.
All right, let's see yours now, Ma. Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up, Ma.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. You know, it's got the same vibe, but yours is way cooler.
Yeah. So,
Mine's modern and shiny. Yours is vintage and cool.
by the way, they had $4 on this, and I said, "Gee, do you think I said, "Gee, do you think you could take 2?" And she accepted my $2. So there's that. Jason, I was in a thrift store also in Hartville today, and I came across this, and I FaceTimed.
If you want to be my lover, you got. Oh, Stacy's shaking her head. Don't sing. Okay.
I know. I mean, I assumed my son had the doll, but I thought, well, I will double check. So I FaceTimed him. So I'm sourcing from 2,000 miles away. And, you know, it was only $4. And Jason checked real quick for me. He says they're selling for around $30. So this is a Spice Girl doll for those of you who don't know that Jason loves the Spice Girls.
Yeah. So if you don't know, if you're missing all this, I am the biggest Spice Girls fan, especially being heterosexual. And Mom, did you ever think in 2017 you'd be calling your 46-year-old son and going, "Do you have this Spice Girls doll?"
No, never. Of course not. You know, and this is Jerry.
It's a normal conversation in our household. That would be not in any other household ever, probably.
I know. All right, let's see. Okay. Did I show this yet? No, I didn't show this yet.
No.
Yeah, you know, you hear us talk about the Marwal bus, Marwal. Well, there's also another maker called Lego. And I found this guy today. Here's his stamp on the bottom. Whoops, upside down.
All right, yeah, turn him over and then come in a little closer and hold it steady.
Go this way. How's that?
Yep, looks good. I like it.
Okay. And when I saw him, I said, "Oh," I said, you know, I said that. And especially when I turned it over, and that guy said, he said, "How's $3 sound?" I said, "Well, how's $2 sound?" So I got this guy. You know me, I just go for it. So we pulled him up, honey. Did we come up with a price on him yet?
Well, what did you say?
Yeah, he's got a little bit of a damage, just slightly, Jason, back here, right there. Can you see it? Just a little.
Yep.
Yeah. So, you know, I don't know.
They sell anywhere from $15 to $100.
Yeah, 15 to 100, Jason. So I don't know. I'll have to, you know, play with that one a little bit more and see. Okay. Here we are, back to my big items. Here is a vintage hassock. Okay. Color. I just love the turquoise, but it's kind of a double duty because it also is storage. An old timer. And the girl wanted $10 for this, and Dad was one that did the bartering on this, and he got it for $7. So we'll probably put this up around $50, everybody. So it's an old timer. Okay. All right, one last thing, and we'll go through this rather quickly. As most of you know, I was away last weekend on vacation up at the Ohana, Luau the lake, and we always talk about sourcing when you're on vacation or, you know, going to functions or whatever. At this function, they give away a lot of freebies, or you can buy some things. And so, of course, my mind is clicking away, and I'm you know, trying to source things. Now, one of the first things that I did purchase, as Jason has talked about many times, the artist Shag, who's one of Jason's favorites and Stacy's as well.
Did you get us one of those?
Did you tell me no?
I did.
Yes, you did.
I did, really?
Yes, you did. You said
Was it early morning and I was groggy? What the hell? I like that.
You do like. Well, now he likes it. But these were only $10, and I do have two.
I said no to that. It was $10. There's no way that happened. Was I drunk? What happened? I don't know.
I showed it to you when we were going through the stuff. You said, "No, I don't want it. I don't need a poster." But yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I remember saying that, but I don't know. I like it now. I don't know what the hell was wrong with me that day.
Well, Mom has two. So yeah, what do you got to trade?
Oh, I got a whole house full. What do you want? I got so many bugs on my bar right now. I can't even see the damn bar.
Blue Hawaii mug.
Yeah, the blue Hawaii mug would be good.
Yeah, nice try.
Anyways, a lot of you know Shag, the artist. I mean, he's fabulous. He does a lot of different paintings and pictures and mugs and so forth. Does a lot for Disney, and he did a mug for them at Ohana this year, and they had other stuff of his available. So, you know, I was going to sell this, but apparently it's going to Vegas.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know why I said no, because I really like it. I mean,
know,
I really
great.
like it. I just blew up our floaty flamingo. I don't know why I said no.
All right.
I'm beyond
Mother
myself. It was early.
I will
It was early.
All right, now this is the mug that if you're going to Ohana, they have a limited amount, and they only made 100 of these. And of course, this is by Shag, as you can see there, and it does say Ohana, and of course, it's got the stamping on the bottom. Now, as you were only allowed to buy one per person that had registered for the event. So of course, Dad and I registered, and of course, someone else in Vegas wants my other mug.
And I said yes to her immediately.
But as I was checking out to pick up my mugs, and I said to them, "Do you have any extras left?" And he says, "Yeah, we have a couple." And I said, "Well, can I purchase those?" And they said, "Yes, you can." So I did purchase these two more of these mugs. They did cost $80 a piece, but I'm going to put it away for a while, and down the road, bring it out and probably list it for around $250. Because
Well, here I'll tell you, one just sold for 200 already.
Already, see someone already.
So Mom bought it for 80 last week, and it's already selling for 200 on eBay. So that here's your lesson, everyone. If you're in a niche, if you go to a specialty events, don't be afraid to spend 80, because I would spend 80 to sell for 200 every day of the week, because also it's an easy item to sell. It's the name of the mug, the artist, the event, boom. Doesn't take a lot of time to list. It's not a big item. It's easy to ship. I sell thousands of mugs a year, and Mom's got two. So if you can buy it for 80, sell for 200, and then just push relist and sell for 200 again, a lot of nice, easy profit. Now, if you're buying a chandelier for 80 to sell for 200, I would say no way. No way. Too much work. But one mug is easy.
Yeah. Now, Jason, maybe I should get mine up then. Maybe I shouldn't wait around.
Well, I would see if anyone, I haven't checked last 2 days, see if anyone's got one listed.
Okay.
Jason, Stacey just said Jason doesn't say no to anything. Shut up.
All right. So while I was there, and I went back later to their table where they were selling their items, and all of a sudden I see this mug sitting there. And I said to them, "Oh, now this mug here is by another artist that we like. His name is Squid." Oh boy, this is
Yeah, hold it right there. Perfect. Oh yeah, you can see it. Squid.
Squid. Okay. And I said, "Oh," I said, "Do you have any of these for sale?" And again, this was the mug that they did for the last year at Luau Lake, which I did not attend, so I wasn't able to get one. And so they had a couple of these left, and of course I got one. And gee, I wonder where the other one's going.
I will take good care of you when you get here.
Now this was this was the last thing that I purchased, and I probably should have bought a couple more. I got one for Jason, but they were also selling the T-shirts there, and of course you can see that it says Shag underneath there. Whoops, let's go this way. And they were only $10, and I'll probably put this up for around $25. I think I can get a Shag T-shirt that's brand new. Should be able to do that. These were free. And these are beach towels. Jason, it kind of reminds me of Sailor Jerry, doesn't it? A little bit.
Yeah, they very much copied Sailor Jerry, but it's cool. It's cute.
Yeah. So, Dad and I each got one, and then we happened to get another one from someone that didn't want theirs. And so I'll be putting the beach towels up for sale. And these were totally free, guys. Well, I guess not free, but they came with my registration.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the last one, when they were having their, every year they hold a cocktail contest, and it's always sponsored by a different rum group or tequila or whatever. And these were all sitting on the back of our chairs. If you attended the cocktail contest, let's see if I can get this up here. Yeah, I think that's the right way. Is that Joe? Oh, let's see here. Oh boy, let me see. It's so big. I don't know if I can get it all out.
Yeah, just move the other way. There you go. No, back it up.
Yeah, back it up.
There you go.
Now here we go. Then it's the tequila. I know it's long. I don't think I'm doing it justice, but anyway, that was totally free. But I will be putting this up for sale. Oh, and I had some other items. They gave you a can opener, beer openers, and other things, with that brand name on it. So I sourced quite a bit of things, from that event alone. So I'll, be able to put some money in my pocket from there. And I think
Hang on before the end. All right, we got 140 live viewers. Hey, everybody, but only 38 likes. Come on, show us some love. Go down here and push the like button, please.
yeah, hit those thumbs up, everybody. We would appreciate that. I can't believe that.
Heck yeah.
Yeah,
I got two haters that showed up today. So the rest of you, show us some love, please. If you don't like me, if you like my mom, give us some love.
I think that's it. So yeah, I think that's it. We got it. We're done.
Cool.
Okay. All right.
Well. All right. So thank you for buying a slot for the thrift class. We got 2 left.
Yes,
Who's gonna get them? It's gonna be a hell of a week. So if you're coming to eBay Open, here's the deal. Monday is the class. So if you're not signed up, get signed up. Tuesday night is a party at Frankie's Tiki Room. I'll have the post up everywhere about details. And then Thursday, eBay throws us the most kick-ass party. So plan your week that you're going to party hard and late Thursday night. We're going to do it Tuesday too. What I normally do on Wednesday is kind of chill a little bit because Thursday, eBay rents out an entire entertainment complex that is incredible.
Right.
Incredible.
Right.
So be ready. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then Secret Beach members, if you're watching, I know you guys are, we got a kick-ass party for you on Friday. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to send you out of Vegas with a smile on your face that people will be like, what, you must have had fun in Vegas. I'm like, yep, hanging out with Jason.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We're going to have a good time. There's no doubt about that.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Now, we should have a show next weekend.
Yep.
The following weekend might be tough, but we'll talk about that down the road, okay? And then I'll be out in Vegas, so,
Yep, Mom's going to be out here for a couple weeks. So, if you're coming to Vegas, you'll see Mama around, and we're going to have a great time. Oh, last question, because this will shock people. So currently, I am 6'5". I was over 300 pounds. I am now down to 262. So, but although smaller, I'm still a big dude. How much did I weigh when I was born, Mom?
Oh, 7 pounds, 2 ounces.
I was not a big kid. No. 7 pounds, 2 ounces.
Not what you would call a big boy. But that was it, Jace. From there, you just took off running.
Yeah, once it started, it never stopped.
Well, of course, not running. You didn't, we had you in the cast and all of that for a while. So it took us a while to get you off the ground, didn't it?
Yep.
For sure. But thank you. Thank you for all the lovely comments. I'm quickly looking over at the chat, everyone. Thank you so much. I sure appreciate it.
Someone said 250 if I was clean shaven.
I love it.
All right, garage sale hunter.
But yeah, I did a lot of sourcing between yesterday and today. Dad and I went out yesterday for a little bit, and then down to the Hartville Flea Market. Those of you in that area, go Monday. Monday will be gigantic for the holiday. They had quite a few vendors today, not totally full like they normally are. But if you're in the area, go on Monday and happy sourcing because I'm sure you'll find goodies.
Yeah, if you're unaware and you live near a Savers, Monday will be 50% off. So it's not the holiday. So usually when it's a Monday holiday, you have to decide, do I spend time with the family or go thrift store shopping? This is awesome. Monday, get out there, get your 50% off sale. Then Tuesday is the holiday. Enjoy your family and friends. Perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect. I love it.
Oh, and Jason, I haven't told you that what we are doing for July 4th tomorrow. My other 2 children are coming over, my grandchildren, and 2 of our dearest friends, Stu and Sue. Mom has ordered blue crabs coming in from Maryland, and we're having blue crabs tomorrow.
What? Ah, why'd you have to tell me that?
A little bit. So that's
all right. So that's it. We are out of here. I do want to say one last thing. I see people saying they can't make Vegas this year, and I get that, but you have now 1 full entire year and 3 weeks to plan for next year. The event is incredible. You learn a lot. You get access to eBay unparalleled to any other company. The parties they throw are incredible. The parties I throw are a shit ton of fun. We have classes, all of it. It's Vegas. You can gamble. You can go to shows. I mean, it's just an incredible week. It'll be hot as hell, but it'll be a lot of fun. So start planning, start saving your shekels because you're going to see the pictures and you're going to be even more bummed. I'll tell you that right now.
Right. Okie doke. Well, thank us.
And if you call tonight before my mom does, she's 74, you suck.
I don't go to bed at 9 o'clock. No. Sometimes I'll send Jason a message around 1:30 my time. He says, Mom, what the hell are you doing up?
He was messaging me last night at 10:30 my time. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm on the couch at 10:30 watching a movie, and I get a ding of a text, which I have plenty of friends on the West Coast, but I look and it's my mom, and I'm like, it's 1:30 there. What are you doing, Ma?
I know, but I'll doze off on the couch and wake back up, and then I'm up.
All right, that's it. We're just rambling. Now we're out of here. So for selling past their expiration date, being thrifty over 50, I'm Jay.
I'm Peg, and thanks everybody. Happy 4th.
And we're gone. Bye-bye. Have a good holiday.